I was watching from the behind, and I couldn't help admiring how big, grand this event is becoming with every passing year. Want to congratulate Bhuvnesh ji, his capable team, for ensuring that the industry stalwarts are here under one roof, people who shape the hospitality industry for the country. And we at Diversey are extremely proud to be associated with this event because we are also on a similar quest of shaping the future of the hospitality industry. Information which probably would be exciting to you. So you see at the bottom 100. I do not know, many of you would know about Diversey. But we just completed 100 years in August 2023. So we started way back in a small street in Chicago. The street is still called Diversey. So if you happen to be there in Chicago, you can go to the Diversey street there. We started 100 years back there in August. And today we are in 130 countries globally, and very few companies in the respective areas actually survive for 100 years. So we have not only been surviving, we are thriving, and I will let you know how exactly Diversey is trying to shape the future globally as well as here in India, in South Asia. So I have been with Diversey now for 25 years. And I have not changed company for 25 years, but my visiting card has kept on changing because Diversey either would acquire a company or would get acquired. So valuable the company is, so valuable the people resources of Diversey are. And without changing the company, I had the pleasure of going through 5 different transformations. And recently, Diversey got acquired by Solonis. So you would see our banner there, everywhere, Diversey, a Solonis company. What is Solonis? Solonis is a leading water solutions company having presence for more than 127 years and is predominantly having a higher market share in markets like Europe and North America. And in Asia Pacific, they do not have such a strong presence, which Diversey has, so which is such a beautiful complementary merger. So Diversey now is a part of Solonis, and the numbers are there on the screen. We are one global company, and the good part with this acquisition is that we have now 71 manufacturing locations. And I'll come to the sustainability part, which many of you would be very interested in. The success, when we talk about sustainability, and if you really believe in that, we got to be closer home, our manufacturing. We can't be in a situation where we are importing goods from far away in North America or Europe and bringing it here to India. Your carbon emissions are much more higher. So with this acquisition, we now have 71 manufacturing plants globally. We have a turnover of $7.2 billion, which is significant when it comes to any B2B company which is in the area of cleaning and hygiene. Coming straight to South Asia, Diversey. So this is Diversey South Asia. In South Asia, we are talking essentially about 6 markets, India being predominant market here in South Asia. We are serving close to 11,500 customers in those 6 markets. Most importantly, we have 2 manufacturing facilities. One is in Haryana and other one is Gujarat, which ensures that we are able to take care of our customers' needs at a very short notice. Our carbon emissions footprint are much, much lesser than any other player in the industry. And most importantly, 90% of our products which we supply to our customers are all manufactured here in India. So we give so many job opportunities to the people here in India. And you can see at the bottom, 870 distribution centers across the length and breadth of South Asia. We are able to provide products to our customers at a very, very short notice. My focus today is on 2 topics. One is sustainability, how focused we as an organization on sustainability, and how it helps you, more importantly, as a customer. And the second topic is on the CSV, the shared value, which we create along with our customers, and how it benefits the communities around. So here you see a lot of information, a lot of data here. Essentially, it boils down that in each of those ESG, environment, social, and governance piece, we have a 2030 targets. And if you look at on the extreme left-hand side, the environment piece, so we are saying by 2030, we would have a net positive impact on energy, water, waste, and greenhouse gas emissions. These 4 parameters. By 2030, we would have a net positive impact. By 2050, we would be net zero when it comes to the carbon emission. So India target is 2070. India as a country, by 2070, we want to be net zero. Diversey target is to be net zero by 2050. And the kind of industry we are in, that is a pretty steep target to be in. And most importantly, as you would see here on the left-hand side, by 2030, we would have our core packaging, which is recyclable, reusable, or compostable. So you don't have to worry about anything which is coming from Diversey. 100% would be recyclable, reusable, and compostable, which means nothing goes down to the waste. On the sustainability overview, you see a lot of information there, but just focus on the top. We are talking about we being a committed supplier. We are, by the way, EcoVadis Platinum certified. What does this mean? It gives you the guarantee. When you are Platinum certified, it gives you the guarantee that your supply chain is never interrupted if you are taking products from a company like Diversey. That is the kind of surety and assurance you get when you are EcoVadis Platinum certified. So we are talking about being a committed supplier, responsible chemistry, which means our products and the platforms are certified by the leading global organizations. They could be SWAN certified, they could be C2C certified, they could be Green Seal certified, and most importantly, we have a range of product which is entirely 100% plant-based. So have you ever heard of chemicals which are plant-based, not being used at the homes, but at the institution for the professional cleaning? And we have that range. We don't manufacture it in India because we don't have that kind of volumes here in India, and that range is called Sure range. We manufacture that in Europe. But we are interacting with certain hotel groups across Asia Pacific who are taking their journey on sustainability to the next level, and they want to use plant-based chemicals. So when the future comes here in India, we would be happy to provide that range here in India. Then circularity, I explained it to you that we would be contributing 100% to the circular economy. And water and energy, we have number of platforms where we are ensuring that you save water and energy. So I would encourage you to talk to our people across the country who are spread across the country and meeting your people day in and day out to understand how exactly we can reduce water and energy, which are the 2 important areas of conservation even for the hoteliers. How Diversey can help you in that area. And of course, our products platforms ensures that it is safe for the people and they are ergonomically designed, etc. And last but not the least, I would talk more about the communities and the CSV, what we do. We have roughly a gap of around 350,000 people in the hospitality right now. So we need 350,000 people more. What is Diversey doing? So Diversey has a hygiene school, which is operating out of Bombay essentially, but we have mobile centers. And the job of the hygiene school is to pick people from the underprivileged section, train them, and largely most of them are the women, train them and make them employable. We take a step further and we interact with the customers, our customers, and we give them the employment. And you can see the numbers there. Not a large number when you look at the gap of 350,000 people gap, which is right now in the hospitality industry. But this year, our intention is to double this particular number, which we have already done in the last year. So 35,000 candidates being trained, and 21,000 people out of those 35,000 people are already deployed by us. These are our trademark CSV programs, which we run across the hotels in India largely. So you would have heard about Soap for Hope. We pick up the used soap bars from the hotels. We reprocess them, we sanitize them, and then we distribute it to the underprivileged section, which improves the hygiene level of those societies who can't afford a soap bar. That is what we do. And this is something we work with a network of NGOs, and our people, we give them the machinery, know-how, and we ensure that our connections with the hotels gives them the used bars. And that is how we help the underprivileged section. Linens for life, the discarded linen. So what do we do with the discarded linen? We extend the life of the discarded linen by again giving those discarded linen after collecting it from the hotels and giving it to those underprivileged section. They make something meaningful out of it and they sell it in the market and then they earn their livelihood. So you should be extremely proud. When you give your linen to Diversey, it goes out somewhere and helps earn a livelihood for themselves. We have launched these two initiatives, coffee breaks and plastic sheds, last month in India. Very popular out there in the West. So coffee breaks is nothing but the used coffee grounds. You actually reprocess it and use it for a fuel. So you convert it into the form of a brick, and then these bricks can be used by the underprivileged section as a fuel, which is such a noble and a useful utilization of the coffee grounds. Otherwise, it would go to the landfills. And then the plastic sheds. The single-use plastics, you shed it, and then you use it for the pavements, or use it for any other activity in the villages, etc. And that is something also which, over a course of time, would become very popular. Finally, the last slide. What we have done through our CSV activity so far, 3,800 tons of linen, which otherwise would go to the landfill, go to the underprivileged section. Almost 6,000 tons of soap bar, which otherwise would have gone to the landfill, is being reprocessed and going to the underprivileged section. And out of the soap bar, we have reprocessed 49 million bars, which goes to the people. We have saved through our programs 18 billion liters of water, various programs which Diversey runs with our customers, and we have reduced carbon emission of 46.7, to be precise, million kg carbon emissions. So we calculated, we have teams which calculate this data, interact with the customers, take the sign up from the customer, and this is something which is coming straight from our customers. And 1 million plus lives have been impacted. So thank you for such a beautiful journey which Diversey has had in India so far, and we look forward to this journey in the future too. Thank you so much.